Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Nelson, you're watching Nature Nell, and if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Please hit the subscribe button and the likes so we can grow this channel even more and I can bring you a lot more content like this one today, which as always is my favorite, the What's in Bloom in January. I like to do it month to month, but this month has been very crazy with all the cold weather. And I gotta tell you, I didn't even think I was gonna be able to film one for you guys, especially in short sleeves. And speaking of short sleeves, isn't this a nice shirt? If you wanna know where I got this, stay to the end. I'm gonna tag on a video that I created about 3-4 weeks ago. It was an unboxing for Christmas, a beautiful, beautiful gift from Orchids 365 from Roxy. I will be showing you more of this and other things that I received. And this little pin right here that I decided to wear today, because I got a lot of pins. This one's from the Tamiami International Orchid Show 2025 that I got this year. I get one every year. And I also got a beautiful mug. I'll put it there that Bart gave me. Bart, thank you for my mug. I love it. It's so artsy and so Andy Warhol. I really, really like it. That's my new coffee mug because I have 1,000 of them. I alternate. So anyways, thank you, Bart, for that coffee mug. I really, really like it. And speaking of the motes, I forgot to add 4 very important vandas that I got. I didn't put them in my haul. And you know why I forgot? Because I hung them here. And that's what happens. When I don't put them all together, I do forget. I was a little overwhelmed doing my haul because there were so many things I needed to share with you guys. And I forgot. But I will show you in my What's in Bloom. Nothing is blooming, but I will try to put a photo of what the vandas look like. There's one vanda that I have no clue what it is, that they don't know what it is. So I got it at a great price and you're gonna be shocked at the size of this vanda. To me, it was like, not so much the size, the price. That's where you're gonna be shocked. So without further ado, let's go look at some blooms. All right, my beautiful viewers, I decided to start with the haul so that way the rest is What's in Bloom and I don't confuse you. As you can see, there's a lot back there to show. I'm going to try to keep this under an hour. My What's in Bloom usually are about an hour because there's usually a lot to show. But let's try to keep it under an hour. If I skip some blooms, I will share them with you the next time. So let's start with this beautiful piece of nature's art. I saw this vanda at the Motes booth. Now, when you guys go to the Tamiami International Show or the Redland Show, or I believe even the Rare Plant Show, they usually have a booth with lots and lots of amazing vandas. If you guys did not see my Tamiami show that I uploaded about a week ago, I honestly tell you, you need to go watch the Motes section. I loved every vanda they had. And I was lucky enough to get there early on Friday and get the early bird special. They do sell tickets for the early bird. And you get to see things that can go pretty fast. Now, this white stuff you see, in case you guys are wondering, this is just calcium. When we water, I didn't water this, but this does come from the Motes. And they're not too far from me. And I know that their water is well water. So usually the well water gives this calcium, but it's not that the leaves are fainted or turning yellow. Now this amazing vanda has 1, 2, 3, 4 keikis, 4 new growth. We don't know what it is. They lost the tag. Therefore, they couldn't sell it at the corresponding bloom or flower. So they sold it to me. Guess how much this was on sale for? $30. So whatever it is definitely worth those $30. I am so stoked. And And I like surprise orchids. I always tell you guys in previous videos, buy yourselves surprise orchids. If they sell with no tags, usually the vendor will put it at a very low price. And the fun part about it is the surprise. What is it going to be? And the Motes is one of those that I always like to purchase orchids that they lose their tags, because it's always a surprise. As a matter of fact, oh, it's not blooming now, but one of my Josephine Vambrero with Kalwadi is blooming. I know it's that now, or was blooming. I know it's that now after the blooms, but I paid $10 for it because and this was years ago. Anyways, I just had coffee in my Motes, or should I say my Tamiami cup. So I am like, I'm on like speed right now. But anyways, speaking of Josephine Vambrero, I got these 3 in their sale. They're all different, by the way. I got them on sale at the sale desk or table where they put 3 for $50. And these are no-brainers. I always get their 3 for $50. This time I did it different. I got 3 different ones because I always get 3 of the same and I put it on a tree. I don't know if I want to put these on a tree just yet. I kind of love the flowers. I'm going to go ahead and put the flowers on top so you guys can see what they look like. And then I'll put the name underneath. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I put it on a tree and should I put them all together? I think I should, huh? Because these are the ones, this type of Vanda with a very thin leaf do really well out in the sun. They hold well, they don't turn yellow, they don't burn, and they bloom a lot all year round. So I'm sorry that I missed this out in my haul, these 4 very beautiful Vandas. It's just I hung them here first when I first got here and I totally forgot. All right, guys, so let's start in the What's in Bloom. Now, speaking of Motes, this is a beauty. It's already on its way out. I've been showing you guys this. Let me see if my light will work today. I'm gonna have to get a new lighting equipment. It keeps turning on and off on me. I don't know why. I don't know why. But anyway, this beauty right here had 3 spikes. 1 already fell off. These 2 are on the way out. They still have some more days of flower. But look how cute this color is. I'm loving the pink and yellow combination. And they actually had this at the show. I'd shown Terry and I go, look, they have it. And she's like, oh, I beat myself for not buying one. I think I paid $20 for this. That's the name. And it was one of those that was just hanging on sale. And I took a chance and look how beautiful this is. Such a pretty, pretty, pretty flower. And the fragrance, guys, is delicious. Very good fragrance. They're smaller Vanda flowers like this usually are fragrant. The bigger flowers are not. But I do love the spray of color that this gives off. And it's one of the things I like about it, it's a very short-rooted Vanda. It's not like these that I have to coil up. These are very short. Just a pretty Vanda all around. Now back here in this gorgeous basket from Orchids 365, this is the first time this beauty blooms. Now I don't have a tag for this, and I thought it had Sanderiana in it, which I think it does, but I don't have a tag for it. Many people have given me names, but honestly, I don't know. I've seen so many that look like it. I believe the one that Krull-Smith has, and if I find that on the video, I will tag it because we saw it at Tamiami, and even Terry goes, this looks exactly like the one you have. So I'm going to take a look at it on my video, and I may tag it with that name because I bought this at Ophi's, but I believe Ophi's got it from Krull-Smith. It's just a beautiful, beautiful tone. That little pop of yellow in between that cranberry and pink is just to die for. And I needed a good basket for it. And Roxy was so kind to create this for the first time. She sells them now, which is half closed, half open. and it allows your roots to come down here, but it organizes them in a way that it keeps it kind of constrained and organized. And I am loving this basket so much. It's perfect for this flower. Now behind this, I'm gonna grab this here because this is the first time this bloomed. This comes from Conjarin Green. Oh, come here, Baba. Let's showcase you nicely here. I believe this is a hybrid from Conjarin Green, which they're located in Thailand. And this is the first time it blooms for me, and I'm super, super excited because I hadn't seen what the flower looked like up close like this. I seen it in pictures only. That's Seidenfidenia matrata with a Vanda lamellata. And lamellata is such a great Vanda to cross with other orchids. It gives you such a great shape and color. And those, if you see this here like that, almost like like an ombre from white to that rusty pink, that's very that pattern I was gonna say shape, that pattern is very familiar with the lamellata. Now let me take a whiff because I don't know, lamellatas have great no, I don't smell anything. Maybe it's too windy. It's a little cooler today, so I don't know if maybe that's it. It's still early, it's like 11 o'clock. Let me put more light. There. It wants to focus on the back. The wind, when it's windy like this, it's a little harder to focus because everything's moving. But isn't that a cute little flower? And it gave me 2 very healthy spikes. Look at that. It's just starting to open. And look at what's cool about this Vanda is the leaves. It's like an octopus. And again, the roots are very short. They're not like crazy long roots, which don't take up too much space. Now I want to turn around here. I did videotape this when it was in full bloom. You know what? I don't need to show you. This is pretty good. I know that this one here is on its way out, but it gave me 6 beautiful blooms. That's the name of Brassavola cross. Brassavola nodosa with Ludminiana. Okay. Ludeminiana. There we go. If you guys can see that. I don't want to pull it down because doing this with one hand, I can drop it and that wouldn't be fun. And this was a gift from our friend Joanna. You guys seen Joanna with us at the shows. She's also been at the OFIs when they were dividing this. This was a massive, massive plant. And this is a division of that mother plant. And I don't even think it has 6 months. It's already blooming for us. And we're planning to do another one of those division tutorials, but we're gonna do it here in my yard. We're talking about it. I'm just waiting for it to get warmer so we can do sort of like a plant potting party and a division party. It's gonna be a party of everything. But I'm gonna have to wait a little bit before doing that because I like for it to get slightly warmer in order to repot. Now let's go through here to show you. See, there's some yellowing. And this is because I had watered them 2 weeks ago and it got too cold. Now down here, I hate when this happens, when they open upside down, but I can do this. Now this, I don't know what this is. I think, well, I do know what this is. This is, oh my God, Thailand Fantasy. I'm drawing a blank right now. I lost the tag, but it is that. It's a, oh, I'm gonna hate myself. Rainbow? This is a rainbow. Well, I will put it underneath. But because it's been so cold, it opened really, really weird. Super weird. And guys, I'm gonna tell you something. When your Cattleyas, this one is like this, it opens like this. But if your Cattleyas open and you see this kind of striping, but all over, get it tested. It could be a virus. This one's not virus. It opens like this. I've seen them in other places. See? That's just the way the leaves are, the petals. But if you see like this kind of shadowing all over and like random areas, not in a unison pattern, that's a sure tale that your orchid is virused. Because I have seen it out there, and it's dangerous for people who don't know, and they end up buying the orchid and it ends up being virus. But this one, I did a test myself. I had some tests there, and it's perfectly fine. That's just the way that the plant is. It's a pretty big plant too. This got burned a little bit here, unfortunately. But anyways, this is what, Thailand Fantasy? No. Oh my God, why am I drawing a blank? And I had coffee, so I have no excuse. We'll skip that one. This here, my Rincon Stylist Chandelier. Let me slow my roll because I feel like I'm trying to race to show you everything really quick within an hour. And I'm starting to get tongue-tied. This usually opens like all in unison, but this year it's like doing it like one here, one there, this one's just starting to open. Look how cute that is. Now I don't have tags for this. Most of these tags flew off and I lost them, or, well, this one I do, hold on. Some of them get stuck behind. That's Rincon Stylist Gigantea White Cartoon, which is this one here. Let me close this, put this here. I don't want to lose these tags. There we go. And this one I have a tag, but it's on the inside, and I don't know if the tag is even still there. I'm sorry, guys. Let's just enjoy the beauty of this for what it is. I love this top one. Look at that, how pretty that is. And they do have a lot of fragrance. I remember one year when everything opened. Now this one died on me, so I had to take it out. I may buy some more and plant some more on there, so it could give me a show. Now let's go back here. And yes, it is very congested because of the rain and the cold weather. I ended up putting most of everything here, which is covered, and that helped save my plants, because boy, did I get some yellowing on my leaves from the rain. I was so sad. This beauty here is from Krull-Smith. I have shown it before. As you guys know, these colors just drive me nuts. It's one of my favorite patterns in a Vanda. And this is what they call the planter's dream or something like that. Palmer's dream, painter's dream. Wait, hold on, let me see. Let me go down here. It's already worn out. I don't know if you can even see it. Oh yeah, painter's dream crossed with a curl fragrance. KURL dot. I don't know what that abbreviation is for. But anyways, it's just such a cool looking flower with such great patterns. And it's a nice size. It's not one of the giant flowers, as you can see, but it's a big flower nonetheless. And just so colorful. Striking colors. Now behind me, another beauty from Krull-Smith. This is the Napoleon. I always called it the Napoleon. Hold on. Let's get the name out of the way. Napodle. There we go. I'll get it someday. It's been 5 years and I still don't get it. No, I'm lying. 4 years. The Napodle Delight, Krull's Thailand. They do have this available at Krull-Smith. And, oh, my light died again. Let me see if I can get better sunlight. Ooh, this is so tough doing it in here now. There we go. And what I love about this is that bubblegum pink. It's a super, super bright, shocking pink. And these flowers do get much bigger as they get older. I think I'm gonna order today a new light because it's been doing it more and more often now. Before it was every now and then, but now the light just stays on for a little bit and turns off. I don't know why it started doing that. Now this is another one from Conjuring Green. This was given to me by Suwat about 3 years ago. And he was here not too long ago, I would say about 6-7 months ago. And it was blooming, and he took some pictures. He goes, wow, I can't believe it blooms so much. And I told him, of all my vandas, this one has given me already like 6-7 spikes in just maybe 2 years or a year. See how it needs a little while to rest and then it turns back on. Look at the colors on that. Absolutely beautiful. And I had asked Roxy, because Roxy introduced me to them, and the same day that I got this at the Tamiami Orchid Festival, I got this from her, from Orchids 365, and it's a perfect little sleeve for this Vanda. It just works so well with the colors. And there goes the light again. It's so weird. Now I'm going to show you something that's about to bloom. Oh wait, it's already opening. Look. This is my Annabelle. And there's about, I think I counted 12 flowers on here that are about to start opening. All these are buds. Look at that, how beautiful. So when this all opens, I will be showing you guys in February what's in bloom. It's gonna be a show. Now, I had spoken to you guys about the Sherry Abe. This is the Sherry Abe that I own right now. Now I have, I believe, 2 of them. One from Lee's Orchids, and this one, I think I got this. Where did I get this? You know, I don't remember where I got this. I think I got this at Vicky's Orchids. But it's such a cool looking flower because it does have Spectabile in it, which is a super strange Dendrobium. One of the coolest looking Dendrobiums out there. And they crossed it with another Dendrobium, and look how gorgeous this is. And you can kind of see the Spectabile in the labellum. It has that weird shape to it. Boom. You know what I'm going to do? Every time I show the flower, I'll turn it back. I'll turn it off when I'm done, and then I'll turn it back on to show the flower. And that way, at least you get a nice, bright exposure of the flower and the details, because it really does make a difference with the light. It just pops all those colors out and shows you all that detail inside. All right, so let's shut it off. Now, this Dendrobium here just opened during the winter. And I was trying to figure out where I got it, and then I remembered Udeli's. Here's the tag. I got it in 2023. And this is when I first started showcasing Udeli's. I wish I continued doing my tags with the year that I got it, because that would be important. And when it started opening, I was like, I forgot how pretty this flower was, or is. Let me see. Boom. I totally forgot how gorgeous this flower is. And this is one of those that they carry a lot. But honestly, in the last few shows, I don't think I've seen it. I don't know if they have it now. But it has a white, white, and then it fades into that nice yellow at the end of the petals. And of course, that cool pink in the center. So giving it that pink and yellow, which is my new favorite. This is the new cranberry and yellow. Pink and yellow. So anyways, I got this in 2023, and look at the size already. It was really tiny when I got it. And it has this long, that just kind of grew out. And you know what, guys? I know that it's cool to spike him and keep him, but sometimes I kind of like this whole, you know, wild growth on it. It doesn't bother me. Now these here is from Orchids Floricola. culturing ink. Now in my haul, I spoke to you guys that I bought from them for the first time last year. And it was a bag baby. It was just plain leaves, and it wasn't even this big. I potted in nothing but lava rock. Here's the name, Muji Pearl M25. And look at the shape and color of this orchid. You know, the sun's hitting here, so maybe it's even better. Oh, my neighbor's training his dogs. Look what a gorgeous flower. And when I was over at the Fort Lauderdale Orchid Society International show, they were there, and I had videotaped it and showed it to them and said, look, I bought this from you last year, and exactly in 1 year, I have blooms. My neighbor's so crazy. He loves his pets, and I love that he loves his pets so much that he gives them so much time to train them, and he's into like agility training and frisbee throwing, but he claps and he does this thing where he sounds like a cowboy. Yeah. So if you're hearing that, that's what's happening back there. Anyways, this is just a gorgeous plant. Look, and that's the size of the plant. It's really not that big, and it gives off such a beautiful spray of orchids. And the one next to it, I put them together because they bloomed at the same time, and they're kind of but not really similar. It's from my buddy Bernard at BL Orchids, and I also got this at the Fort Lauderdale show last year at the same time that I got this other Dendrobium. Hold on, that's the name. And he does have more of these because I saw it at the Miami show. I believe I saw it, and I told him, I said, you know, the one I got from you, oh no, I hate when I see this. But you know, listen, the fact that they're still alive and blooming, I need to be happy about that, because it was crazy, the weather patterns that we got. We've never gotten these weather patterns before, at least not this extreme here. And the fact that these orchids were out here and are still alive and blooming this beautifully, it's beyond me. But this is another one of those beautiful yellow tiny orchids. The labellum is a little bit of a fuchsia, of a darker fuchsia, whereas in this one is a brighter fuchsia, and the petals are a little more twisty and longer, but an all-around gorgeous Dendrobium. Now take a look at this. These are my Princess Kikos. And these Princess Kikos I got from Anna from Blooming Paradise. And these I did spike because the thing with Princess Kiko is it shoots multiple spikes. And when it does that, they're so long that they just hang out. And so it makes it very hard to walk through here. So I would suggest to spike them all. Plus you get to enjoy your flowers even more. And there's plenty of more that's about to bloom. And one of the things that I like is that it blooms in clusters. Now, the one thing I don't like about it is it has no fragrance. It looks like one of those that would have an amazing fragrance, but it smells like paper. Look at that, how pretty. That white is like white. Paper white. Such a delicate flower. And then look at the labellum. That yellow right there with the cranberry stripes, and then that pink, those are bonuses upon bonuses, at least for me. Just beautiful. So I got 2 of these, and I got 2 because I didn't know I had one. This happens a lot. I already had this one. And then I got this from Anna not too long ago when I went over there with the Miami Beach Botanical Orchid Society. We did a little field trip. If you guys haven't seen that video, that was so much fun. We did nursery hopping, and I got this one from her, and it's now blooming. And look how long it takes. It already had these spikes, and this was months ago, and now it's when it's blooming. So it does take a really long time for the flowers to come out. But when it does, they last a very long time. Now let me show you this spectacular queen in my greenhouse. This is the majestic and Grecham crestwood. And I'm so glad because these are super sensitive, the leaves. And I think I only got like one yellow leaf out of this whole situation, but it spiked 3 beautiful spikes. The fragrance at night is just something to experience. I love the fact that they have these long tentacles like a dragon. They should have called this a dragon head because it kind of reminds me of a dragon. Look, see? It gives me that feel, and it's just starting to open. Let me see if the light will go on. There we go. A very waxy, strong flower, lasts a very long time. And when you walk in here at night, it just fills the room. Let me turn this around, give you a further perspective. It fills the room with fragrance. Now in February, I'm sure it'll be completely open because they do open completely in early spring. So I will be showing you this show, because there's no other word for it, this orchid show in February. But I did want to share it with you right now because it just started opening and it is really one beautiful orchid. And I got this. I mean, look at the size of this. This is a specimen. I got this about 4 years ago. I need to take this leaf out because it's cramping my style. I got this 4 years ago at the Tamiami show from none other than Pam at Orchids In Bloom. So Pam, if you're watching, this is your baby. I got this from you. It was a smaller baby. It was about this size, and look how beautifully I've grown her. I'm very, very proud of this one. It's one of my biggest ones, besides my Golden to Bloom that I will be showing you now. Let me see if I can get over there. So let's move on. Let's move on to the other side. Let's see. I don't even know how I'm gonna get over there. Oh, this is gonna. Nope. I'm not even gonna try it. I'm gonna go on the other side. But anyway, I just want to show you the size of this specimen. That's my Golden to Bloom. I bought this 4 years ago at Banyang, and I'm gonna go around because that's the only way I can show you the size of that, because I need to show you the flower. And I may take a chair. No, I can get up here. Yeah, it's close enough. Let me see, because I don't want to knock anything down with my gorilla feet. Look at that flower, how beautiful that is. And I was saying that my Golden to Bloom is a golden no bloom because it wasn't giving me any blooms. And as soon as I said that, it gave me 3 spikes. Look at that. There's one back there. There's that one there that already one of the flowers is on his way out. And then this beautiful one right up front here. And too bad I can't get up to it because this fragrance on the Golden to Bloom is absolutely delicious. But at least I can get up close and show you the flower. So yeah, this year, even though we've had, I hear Lewis, crazy weather. Is that you?
What are you doing?
I'm recording.
I see. You want a banana?
No, I don't want a banana. Crazy weather. I'm sorry, I got distracted. We got a lot of blooms. We got a lot of spikes. Oh, look, the other side of the Rincon Stylus. I didn't notice there's another one here about to start. It's another cartoon. All right, guys, let's go right here. This is from Brethren's, and this is my yellow bird. And here's another one that I want to explain to you guys. Do you see these little stripes here? I used to think, oh my God, I threw 2 out because I thought I had a virus. Guess what? As they age, that red turns yellow, just like this. See how red that is? It starts fading from red to yellow. And I noticed it in all the shows I've gone, all the flowers look just like that. Plus I tested this one. So this comes from Brethren. That's the mix. And I've had this for quite a while. And I put it in this beautiful scones pot that was gifted to me by Roxana from Brazil. She's lives in upstate Florida, and she actually made this. And I wanted to put something cool in here, and I said, wait a minute, my yellowbird, it's getting so big, and I think it's going to be a perfect spot. So I think this is the first time it blooms in here, and it's giving me more blooms. It just opened like 2 or 3 days ago, so it's still converting itself into yellow, or transitioning to yellow. All right. Oh, I can't forget this. Tokunaga. Did I say it right this time? Well, it's written incorrectly here, by the way. It's Tokunaga. Here they wrote Tokwanga. But that's not the right name. It's Roy Tokunaga. He is a world-renowned hybridizer, orchid botanist, and this is one of his most famous crosses, which I had to have. If you guys haven't seen Orchids in Paradise or follow her YouTube video, Kelly, she actually had the privilege to capture him at one of her Orchid Society meetings. He gave a speech there, and it was very, very good. So if you can go there, and I'll see if she can send me a picture of the cover, so that way I can put it here and show you guys. But look at this, how cute. And this flower will last for weeks and weeks and weeks. And it's another one of those that looks amazing from the back and looks even more amazing from the front. And this is the larger flower, because they have them even smaller than this. There goes the light. Oh yeah, I'm ordering it. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna go shopping. All right, am I forgetting anything? Nelson, are you forgetting anything? Because you always forget something. I mean, there's other blooms, but we can skip those. Now, I did show these, but let's show it again. It's so pretty. These are in my haul. So if you guys want to purchase these, just go to Backyard Blooms. Tell them I sent you. They're really, really nice people. Ask for Melissa. And speaking of Backyard Blooms, this is also from Backyard Blooms. This is a Dendrobium Serena Chang, which I liked it so much, I got it twice without even realizing. See, here's the other one. And this is their info. So if you guys want to reach out to them. And you know what the vendors really, really like when you guys, like, they come up to me so excited. They go, oh my God, I sold all those things, and they were saying it was because of your video. So they get excited to see the power of marketing, because, you know, a lot of people don't know what these videos can do. You know, I already showed you guys everything that's in here. If you guys want to see it, by the way, it's in my haul. So I'm not going to take up time on this video for that. Now look at these Cher's Dream. Now David from Morning Dove Nursery has these all over his trees. I don't know if he's still selling them. I'll put the information in my description box below. And I usually put, you know, if I show something, I sometimes put the information on the box below. So if you guys want to go through it and see and get the information, you can get it through that. He had a bunch of these, and when I featured him, he sold a lot. He grows them in his yard. His property is absolutely gorgeous. And I got one of these that he gifted me, which has Schomburgkia, Dendrobium. It's like a combo mount. Now let's go here. Look at these Dendrobiums. Do you know who gave me this? This was from Sierra Madre. Look at how beautiful that is. Such a cool Dendrobium. Those little stripes. Here's the name. I'm not going to pull it out because it'll break. So I believe this was from, C gave me this a while back, or Susie. And is finally giving me a gorgeous spike full of beautiful flowers. This was one I've been waiting. It took a very long time for the buds to open. I was a little scared with the weather. I thought that the buds weren't opening because it was so cold. But sometimes when you see that the buds take a really long time to open, that means the flower is going to last just as long. Very, very pretty. And I'm not sure, but I think this is a species. Now here is my Vanda sculpture. My mini Vanda sculpture. I got these all from Krull-Smith. This was already on its way out. It had a beautiful cluster of blooms. This is starting to open. Look at this, how pretty. Now, I'm not going to show you every single tag, but I will say, if you like these mini Vandas, reach out to Krull-Smith. Most of them are on their way out because they've been blooming for a while. Reach out to them, or go to the shows. They usually have a table full of them. I want to show you how many spikes this has. Oh, it's starting to open. Has 1, 2, 3, 4 spikes. This little tiny thing has 4 spikes. Now it's not open yet. It's just starting to open. Let me see if I can get this one. They're like a very vintage pink. I don't want to hurt it. You know what? I'm not even going to try because I'm going to end up hurting it and then I'm going to hurt. Now up here, I don't want to disregard this beautiful chocolate antler because it's always giving me blooms. And you know, when something gives you blooms all the time, that's spider webs. I don't like spider webs on my flowers. We start disregarding it because we get jaded and we're so used to seeing it that we kind of just walk right by them. But I'm not going to do this to you, my baby, because you have been so generous all year round. You have given me so many spikes and you deserve to be showcased time and time again. So pretty. And it's called a chocolate antler for the obvious reasons. Let me see if I can get a good close up here. There we go. Look at that, how pretty that is. That is such a pretty flower. And that yellow is like pure banana. And look at the size of that. And yes, these Dendrobiums, they do best in these cages. I make these round cages and I stick them in the middle because that way they grow straight up. So this is what I was telling you. This, it's already dead, no flowers. But it gave me 2 beautiful pompons of flowers. This came from Plantilla. Let me see, there's only one or 2 flowers left. Look how pretty they are. You should have seen this when it was fully open. I think I did get to videotape it or photograph it. If I find it, I will put it in here. It's so gorgeous. And it was 2 perfect pompons. Last year, it gave me the pompons and the flowers didn't come out. It got a bad case of thrips. But this year, it was very, very showpiece. So I think I do have it on a, if I'm not already showing it. Now, this is not an orchid, but I'm so proud. This is my variegated lemon that I got over at the Motes Botanical Garden in West Palm Beach. I don't remember the person who, hold on here. Could it be in here? No. See, they don't put the name of the, let me see what it says there. Federal regulations prohibit movement of this citrus plant outside of the state of Florida. Ooh. Anyways, it's a variegated pink lemon. The name of the guy, they were very nice, 2 gentlemen. I think it's father and son. And all these pink leaves are all brand new. Now, the trick to it is, guys, if you have citrus plants or fruit plants, feed it around the area of the root meal bone. And you will get not only new leaves, but check this out. I'm gonna get lemons. Is that not adorable? So she is really, really happy on that pot. And I use, in case you want to know, because I know sometimes I skip on the medium, I use cactus medium. You can use cactus medium for your citrus plants because it has a lot of air. It drains right through, and you don't have to worry about it rotting the roots or anything like that. But do put meal bone, and you're gonna see it grow more leaves and most likely give you lots of fruits. Because this was just a cutting. He told me these were cuttings, and out of this cutting I already have fruits. And it's only been like 4 months that I've had it here, 4 or 5 months. These are all my Schomburgkias. They did very well in this cold weather because they've been out here this whole time. Now let's go. Lewis is working today. Well, he's always working out here. He's about to retire from his 30-year career in neurosurgery. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna make a mess making things here. I hope he doesn't hear me. Anyways, these are my Arachnis. And I told you guys that they were gonna start giving a show. Now they did take a little bit long because of the weather. They took a little long to open, but nonetheless, they are starting to show their beauty. And there's a lot of spikes left. So this is gonna be giving more flowers throughout spring. This is just the beginning. And look what a pretty flower this is. That's just adorable. And what I like about this is just so different from any other orchid in the orchid kingdom. And yes, like I explained before, if you want them to bloom like this, you have to put them out in the sun. They have to face the sun. The caveat, or the not so nice thing that happens is you get these burning of the leaves because the sun does burn it. Hey, Savannah. This is the sweetie pie of the group. She's the sweetest one. She was born here under my trailer hitch. Oh, well, the trailer is no longer. It was a trailer hitch out there, and she was born right under it. Now here, this is what I was explaining about the Motes Vandas. These are, most of these, if not all, are Mote Vandas. And look how well they do here. They're just so happy here. Because I've tried other Vandas and they don't really take off as much as these do. And this one, this takes forever to come out and bloom, but it lasts. Last time I think it lasted like almost 2 months blooming. And it's a massive, massive here. I don't have a name for it. You know, now when it blooms, I'm gonna have Bart give me the name. I'll send him a photo and see if I can get, and I can tag it. These I got, the 3 for $50 that I told you guys. So this is what I do. I put them all together, and that way it becomes like this beautiful spray of flowers. Here's another. This is already on its way out. This has been blooming now for about a month and a half. And this is a Josephine Vambrero with a Kawari fragrance, Papillonanda Dr. Benjamin Chu. So you guys like this, you could always reach out to the Motes. They have plenty of those. I don't know what he's doing. Eating bananas and doing carpentry. Hey buddy, how you doing? Were you looking at my flowers? Little mockingbird. Anyways, look what's opening. This is the famous Vanda Violeta. And this one is not from the Motes. This is from Ben Yang. And these are extremely fragrant. And they love to be out in the sun. Now when I mean, I just noticed there's another spike here. These were given to me by Ben a couple of years ago. They were cuttings from a big specimen he had, and these were like the extra cuttings that are very tiny, and he can't, you know, really sell them. He says, listen, I want to gift you these so you can put them around your trees, and in a couple of years you're going to see how much they bloom. And he was not kidding. So Ben, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have beautiful flowers on my trees thanks to you. And look at the root, how it takes off. It's so beautiful. And the roots go all the way. Really, Lewis? Really? We're almost at the end. Anyway, look how gorgeous that looks. And they were tiny. They were like, oh look, another one here. Wow, this is really, I think it was a cold weather, because vandas do like that cold snap. Wow, I didn't realize I had so many spikes. And it looks really healthy, really happy. No fungus, no burns. You see guys, sometimes I don't pay attention to this orchid at all. I don't really water it. Well, I do water it in the summer a lot. I water it every day, but now in the winter, I don't even pay attention to it. And look, I ended up having 3 spikes. This, unfortunately, this has bloomed for me. I don't know why. Every year the leaves go yellow like this, and then they turn green again, and then they go yellow, and then they turn green. So anyways, this is what I was telling you. Lewis cleaned all this out, cut all the clusias, and now we used to they were as tall as that up there. It covered actually the palm tree, which we didn't realize we had some foxtail palm trees that we had planted years ago, and they were hiding inside all the bushes. So by taking all this out, it exposed everything, and now we have all our grass growing back in. And also we topped off all these mango trees. They were just way too tall. We were losing a lot of, she follows me everywhere. Mama, you're gonna do the show with me? You gonna do the show with me, Mama? Huh? She's adorable. She's such a sweet cat. So anyways, this really opened everything up. So now the light could come in this way, and we have full sun casting over the grounds. This way we get more grass. I'm so happy to see this whole area here was all bald. There was no grass, and you could actually see it creeping on that way. What? She's complaining because I left her. Come here. I know, you can come. I swear to God, these cats one day are gonna talk. They're very spoiled. All right, guys, I think that's all I got for you today. I think that's plenty. So let's go ahead back to the greenhouse and close it up. All right, guys, that is the end of the show. I am leaving you with Savannah. I will not chat anymore because I am going to tag along a video from the unboxing at Orchids 365, or from Orchids 365, my Christmas gift, which will explain my shirt. Right, Savannah, you like my shirt? She seems to like it. So guys, thank you for sticking around for this What's in Bloom in January. I will see you probably in the next show. My name is Nelson. This is Savannah. You've been watching Nature Nell, and remember to always, always keep it green. Stop munching on my finger. See you guys on the other side. All right, guys. So I had to do this sort of cut and paste on this video simply because I know my friend Roxy. She is just like me. We have no patience, and when we give a gift, we want to see the person's expression right away. So I'm doing this way before I release it. We're just in the beginning of the new year, but I am going to do a What's in Bloom and add this unboxing. This was sort of a little Christmas gift that she wanted to send me, and it's so cute. Look how her boxes are. When you guys order from Orchids 365, it comes with all these beautiful stickers. I love this one. What it says right there. Isn't that beautiful? So anyway, it's a light box. I have a feeling I know what it is because she had been sending me some things and asking me questions. So I kind of have an idea of what it is. I'm super excited about it. If it is what I think it is, I'm excited to show you because it's something new that she's bringing out, a new idea, and I thought it was brilliant. So anyways, without any more chatty box, let's open this box. Let me put on my eyes, because I try without them, but you know, it's not that easy. So Roxy, you are so sweet. Thank you for sending me this. Who doesn't like to receive surprise boxes, right? And I love her little ribbon sticker. It's so cute. It has a logo everywhere. And it's pink popcorn. Yay! Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look, this is, she had sent me pictures of this. I will put an inset there so you can see how she's using it. Now, Roxy, you know I'm going to be buying some more of these from you because I want them in all the different galaxy colors. Look at this, how beautiful. And these make great, great baskets for those hanging metal bars that Ophi sells that has the rings. I think they hold about 4 or 5 different ones, and she can, well, she made different colors for the little holes, and they look so cute. And it's perfect because you know what? She made it to fit perfectly. I think this is a 6-inch or the 4-inch. I'm not sure, but I'll put it under there. Thank you, Roxy. I love it. And I love this color, by the way. I'm a purple fanatic. I love this. I love how it switches tones. It's just so cool. And by the way, for you guys that don't know, because I'm here assuming that you guys already know who Roxy is from Orchids 365. Bad on me because there's a lot of new people. Oh, and it's pre-holed. Roxy makes these 3D printed pots out of corn. I think it's like a corn type of resin. So it's very biodegradable. She's not creating plastic that's bad for the environment. It is actually very, very safe for the environment. It is very long lasting. And I love it because it adds color in your space. When your orchids are not blooming, you have color. And I have some back there. Well, I probably will show you my What's in Bloom, but this will be at the end of the What's in Bloom. So, and there's a cute little card. Oh, what a pretty card. Look at this. I'm gonna frame this. This is really pretty. Actually, I'm gonna put it in my brick and mortar shelf. I hope that you enjoy your new orchid show swag. Oh, there's more in there. I didn't see it. Okay, this orchid pot is made custom for the pot holder rims. The depth, rims, they debuted in 2025. So I'm glad I'm doing this for later on because that way it'll probably already be debuting through her website. And I'll put her website underneath if you guys want to check them out. Thank you for always supporting my small business. Most importantly, for your friendship. With love, Roxy. Thank you, Roxy. You know how I am about small businesses. I am a small business owner, so this is one of the reasons why I started doing this. And honestly, in the 4 years I've been doing this, I have never and will never ask a vendor for a penny. I do this to help them out. They sometimes like to give me gifts. I accept them with lots of love, but this is something that I wanted to do to help the community, the orchid community, and it's done pretty well. And a lot, I feel good when I hear some of these vendors tell me that they've reached a higher level of success due to my channel, and I tell them, you know, that is the reward. For me, that's the reward. Because if we all helped each other, we would all grow together, seriously. We live in such a dog-eat-dog world that it becomes a Me Too society, and then people kind of like just forget about helping a friend or a neighbor. Now this, I know what this is. But she surprised me because she asked me to pick one. These are her new shirts. And you know, she has a live-in model, her husband. So I always tell her, if it fits your husband, it'll fit me because we kind of have the same body frame. We're kind of a medium size. So she goes, yeah, that's why I've been trying it on. So I couldn't decide because they were both beautiful. And I told her, you know, this is the one I picked, which looking at it now, Roxy, it's even more beautiful in person. You guys are gonna flip out when you see this. Look at this shirt. You know I'm wearing this to the shows. Look how pretty. Let's get closer. And I love that it's on black. I love black t-shirts. Even though I like to wear green, but anything printed on black just looks so elegant. It's gorgeous. And yes, you know what? This is a medium, and I'm glad I said medium because sometimes like this is a large, what I'm wearing right here. But look at this. This is a medium, and look how big it is. So sometimes if the shirts run big, I usually get a medium because I don't like shirts to be like this. I like them to be fitted, not like tight fitted, but fitted in that, they call it, I think, classic or vintage fit. Now let me see this other one. This was the other one. Oh, I'm so glad I have both because I really couldn't decide. I picked that one because that one, I told her I'm in my pink era. So, but this was just as beautiful. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful, beautiful white Cattleya. Stunning. Roxy, you outdid yourself, girl. And these are for sale. Okay, these she's gonna, because she told me I'm making some new t-shirts that I want to put on my site, and they're unisex, so you can order them. I don't know if they're all black. That I don't know. You're gonna have to ask her. Maybe she does them in white and other colors. I'm sure she does them. She might do them per order. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check out her website or her Instagram. I'll put it right underneath. By the way, I just got home from work, so I kind of look a little bit tired, and it's nighttime, so I decided to do it now because I know I have to call her. I just received the package today. I'm gonna call her now and let her know how much I love it. I love everything. Roxy, thank you for my Christmas gift. This is amazing. I'm a happy camper. All right, guys, I guess I'll close the channel because since this is the last part of the What's in Bloom, I will do it here. So thank you for sticking by. I don't know what I showed you back there because like I said, this is being recorded way in advance before the What's in Bloom. I will always leave the upcoming shows at the very end of the video. So stay tuned to the end of this video so you can see what's coming up next. I am Nelson, you are watching Nature Now, and remember to always, always keep it green. Thank you so much, Roxy. Love you.